Now friends, let's get into the haul. I picked up a total of 9 plants. First, we're starting with this Zygo cross. The name on this beauty, Arelene Armour Conching. And this one was purchased from Sunset Valley Orchids. That was really nice to see them at the show. Now look at this beauty. The flower is slowly unfurling. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to give it a little bit more humidity so she can slowly unfurl on her own. Now it looks like the first or one of the buds blast, which is expected when you pick these up at the show, but I'm glad that she's still hanging on to a nice bloom. Let's remove some of this tape and see what type of media she is packed in. Okay, so she's potted up in a bit of coco coir. And she's in a nice sized pot, so I don't need to repot this. Once it gets big and growing out of the pot, that's when I'll consider repotting. Okay, so I can work on removing some more of this tape later on. Look at the pseudobulb, nice and plump. This is the new growth that it's blooming from, so that's a good sign with this. Whenever there's new growth, that's when we should expect a bloom. I picked up 2 Zygo Cross. This one is La Jolla Delight. And look at how nice and full of growth. Lots of new growth on this plant, which is wonderful to see. It's a dark flower as well, really dark, rich and sultry flower. And these Zygo Cross are very low maintenance and fragrant. I'm hoping from these new pseudobulbs we'll get a couple of spikes. On the shopping trip, I also picked up a Digbyana. Nice growth on this one. It's supposed to be a warm grower, so I know it will like my growing conditions. Currently, it's in sphagnum moss. I'm going to put it in more of a chunky mixture with orchid bark, so I'll do a repotting video on this haul. It was only $30 and I picked it up from Tension Gardens. I also picked up the aggregatum. Such a beautiful little dendrobium, and the flowers are supposed to be wonderful. This one's from Tension Gardens and it was only $20. This one tends to bloom late winter, early spring. They do like a dry rest. So that sounds like something that's going to be very low maintenance for me. I'll need to repot this. I'm going to put it in more of a chunky mixture as well. I also picked up this beauty. It's Oeceoclades roseovariegata. Look at the foliage on this. It's absolutely stunning. It has little pseudobulbs as well, so it's drought tolerant. It's also a warm growing orchid, so this will do well in my growing conditions, and it doesn't require a lot of humidity. So I think we'll be the best of friends. Hopefully I'll get her to bloom one day. She's very slow growing, so I don't know when that is. Right now I'm enjoying this lush, beautiful dark foliage. Also picked up a few Vanda types. First one is the Vanda Pinky Violet Queen. This little darling is in bud. which is just wonderful. It was $40, one of the more expensive plants that I purchased, but at $40, that's still a fantastic price for one of these. It's from Chinois Orchids as well. Now they've got it wrapped in sphagnum moss, and I did give it a little bit of water. I thought this one might have been a little bit thirsty. Now I'm going to keep it in a neopot. Since it's mixed with the neo type and does like a lot of air movement around the roots, I'm going to put it in one of these little pots. This little pot was $5, and it was from this side of paradise. Plant friends, I also picked up the Rhynchostylis gigantea. This one is orange peach. A beautiful color on this one. It was $30 from magicoasis.ca. It's bare rooted, so I'm going to pot this up with just a slight amount of sphagnum moss. My home's very dry, so I want something that's going to hold on to a little bit of moisture around the roots, but that will dry out by night. And she's working on a new leaf as well. Gorgeous, rich, succulent leaves. I also picked up the bronze maiden. Look at this beauty. The leaves are absolutely gorgeous. I saw this last year and it's been on my wish list for a year. Look at that flower. It's slightly fragrant. It smells a bit like roses. I'll definitely repot this into a more chunky mix. I like when my orchids have a lot of air movement around the roots. She's also working on a second spike. It's a Phal Bronze Maiden Rio, and I picked this one up from Tension Gardens. The price again, $35. And our final plant for today's haul is the Dischidia. Look at this Dischidia major. What an unusual plant. Plant friends, I love the weird and wacky plants. And it's nicely tendril. I'll definitely try to trellis this one. Yes, I'll need to put it on a trellis. I think that would be best. Look at all of that. And she has little flowers. See if we can get a close-up of the flower. This one does prefer high humidity, so I'm gonna have to keep her in the IKEA cabinet. The little leaves are so interesting. They've got these little leaves that shape like pods, nice and soft. And then you've got like a regular, more normal leaf. Just an interesting little beauty. And here's the name, Dischidia Major Rattle Skulls. And this one I also picked up from Tension Gardens. I'm not sure. I might leave her in this nursery pot with the sphagnum moss since it prefers more humidity. I think I will let her continue like this for a little bit longer. Such an interesting plant. That's it for the haul, plant friends. I think the next video we should do is a repotting. I think that will be fun, and we'll be able to do an update, see how these plants do in the next month or so. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on Instagram at Life of Bellina.